see if I have to return the entire thing and buy a different brand, or I don't think this thing is working. Hi. Oh.
No. Sassy.
We'll see how much swearing I do off camera. Hello everybody, I'm Steve from Bourne Homestead, and today I'm going to be putting up the electric netting fence that we bought to move the goats around our property, because the main purpose we got them was to clear up all the overgrowth, poison ivy and everything. We ended up buying a Starkline electric netting fence kit from Tractor Supply. I don't remember exactly how much it was. The reason we went with the kit was because it came with everything we needed just to get started, and it gave us the opportunity to add on to enclose an even bigger area. So the kit came with the controller to charge the fence, 164 feet worth of netting, a ground pole, a tester for the fence itself, and a grounding rod. Today I'm just going to be setting it up so it's nice and easy to let the goats out of their pen so they can go up into an area. I'm going to be going from there up into the woods over here and pretty much just butting up to the fencing that we already have installed, so that way they have a huge area that we won't have to move for a while, because it's going to take them quite some time to clear that out. The kit did come with 164 feet of netting, so that should give us plenty to go off of. I couldn't find my 100-foot tape measure, so I'm probably going to be walking around like an idiot for a little bit trying to figure out how far I can take the netting, because they say you can't roll it. You have to keep it folded or else it's going to tangle up on itself. The one thing I had to do, which it didn't come with, I had to put in a small U-post to hook the controller up to. It wanted me to hook it up to wood, but having it bolted to a U-post gives me the option to move it around whenever I want. So the first thing I'm going to do is attach the fence controller to this post using some machine screws that I already had. Just going to do it hand tight because it's not going to be going anywhere. Done. So this is the grounding rod that came with the fence. So all you do is attach the grounding wire that has eyelets, one to this side and one to the controller, and that's how it stays grounded. That should be deep enough. They just give you a small cable with eyelets on both sides for the grounding wire. Wish this thing had a second screw so I could keep it upright, but it'll be alright. Alright, so now the fun part of undoing this. The instructions say to be very careful when you roll this up because it's easily tangled, so we'll see how much swearing I do off camera. Hi. Oh.
No. Sassy.
I started unraveling the fence, so now I'm going to start standing it up so I can pull it taut and figure out where through the trees I can weave it to make it end at the fence line. I think I'm on the wrong side here. Alright, so here's how it looks so far. I've got a lot more to go. I have to go up through there and eventually butt up to that fence. So this should prove interesting. Frickers. Alright, so they say nothing should be touching the fence. Obviously the ground line I'm not going to be able to do much about, but I'll have to go back and trim off any branches or anything that are touching the netting. Got the fence line up, There's a couple things I'll need to trim. Coming up this way, there's a couple branches that I'll need to cut right there and right there. Comes up, then pretty much butts up to that T-post right over there. So they're going to have all this area to graze on, all this grass. I'm sure there's poison ivy somewhere in here. I've ran my extension cord from the house all the way to the controller. The power side just gets clipped on with the alligator clip. I'm gonna plug it in and see how the power goes. I'm a little nervous. It came with this fence test kit, so I'm going to plug it in, then go test as far away as possible at the corner. Nothing. It says it's working. Maybe this thing doesn't work. Alright, let's try unplugging. I don't think this thing is working. I don't want to find out the hard way. So I tested it with another electric fence tester, and it appears that my controller is not going to work. So I get to call up Starkline and deal with their customer service, and we'll let you know how that goes, because the true test of the company is how well they do with customer service. So we'll see if I have to return the entire thing and buy a different brand, or if they're willing to stand behind their product. Here I am 2 days later. Crystal contacted Starkline and they never said anything. Then this shows up in the mail, a brand new one. Tested it, so I'm gonna be hooking it up and putting the goats in today. Excuse me, what are you two doing? Alright, let me get the power cord. So let's see how this goes. You can hear it clicking now. So it's at 3,000, probably because I have so much brush touching it. So it's at 3,000 volts right at the Energizer. So now I'm going to go test the other side at the very corner where it ends, and as long as we're got a couple thousand, it should be good to keep them in. Yes, it's on. Oh, there you go. So we know it works. I just hope it doesn't make them not want to go into that area. Alright, so overall, I am ecstatic with how well this fence has worked out so far. The goats, or I should say not the goats, but Tina has figured out that she doesn't like getting shocked. And the company is fantastic. So on Monday, Crystal emailed them because she wasn't going to get a chance to call them. Today's Wednesday. I go and get the mail coming home from work, and there's a brand new fence controller, or Energizer. I keep calling it controller, but they call it an Energizer, sitting in the mailbox with return label and everything. So I am ecstatic with the quality of service that we got from them. So I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely good for goats, and it's very easy to put up. Now we can finally use them for what we wanted them to do, which is clear a bunch of property. By no means are we affiliated with Starkline or Tractor Supply. I wish we were. That's how good of customer service they have, is that they took the time, looked up Crystal's name, and saw the order and actually just shipped us the Energizer. If you found this helpful or annoying, or I don't know, please thumbs up it, and until next time. Bye.